Shalom. Before I get started, I'm going to give our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem, Yahawahshi, Bashem Rakakadash. It's the brother Abakala Walam here with another hopeful edifying lesson to the elect body of Yahweh Bashem, Yahawahshi. Right, this is some history, relating to the devil, the wicked, that is the nation of Edom, which is the self-proclaimed white race. Right, this is just a little bit of history, and to see how merciless and heartless this nation of people is to the nation of Israel, which is the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Just a little forgotten history, which is being unraveled or revealed because the wicked is being revealed, and this is his time. This is his time, pursuant to Second Thessalonians chapter 2, as Apostle Paul said, he shall be revealed in this time. And this video here is going to state, it's going to show you, you know, the wickedness of Esau, man. And watching this shit is like, very infuriating. And also, I'm gonna bring out the precept, which I just seen that earlier, Psalms 137, right? Because these devils are going to be paid back for what they did to the nation of Israel. So I'm gonna show you this clip um, of just one of the many incidences of atrocities that Edom done to the nation of Israel. So here it is. Did you know that in 1863, a mob of white adults hunted down toddlers in the streets of New York City? The Colored Orphan Asylum on Fifth Avenue housed over 200 black children, ages 2 to 12. They thought they were safe behind those walls. On July 13th, during the Draft Riots, an angry crowd marched toward the building. They carried clubs and torches, chanting slurs, heading straight for defenseless children. The mob surrounded the asylum and set it ablaze while kids were still trapped inside. When firefighters arrived, they refused to help. They watched black children burn. Some orphans escaped through back windows, but the crowd was waiting. Adults with weapons chased toddlers through the streets, beating them with sticks and stones. The youngest victims couldn't even run fast enough to get away. Multiple children died in the flames. Others were killed in the streets by grown men. This attack became the blueprint for racial terror targeting black youth across America. The children never had a chance. Did you know that in 1863, a mob of white adults hunted down toddlers in the streets of New York City? The Colored Orphan Asylum on Fifth Avenue housed over 200 black children, ages 2 to 12. They thought they were safe behind those walls. On July 13th, during the Draft Riots, an angry crowd marched toward the building. They carried clubs and torches, chanting slurs, heading straight for defenseless children. The mob surrounded the asylum and set it ablaze while kids were still trapped inside. When firefighters arrived, they refused to help. They watched black children burn. Some orphans escaped through back windows, but the crowd was waiting. Adults with weapons chased toddlers through the streets, beating them with sticks and stones. The youngest victims couldn't even run fast enough to get away. Multiple children died in the flames. Others were killed in the streets by grown men. This attack became the blueprint for racial terror targeting black youth across America. The children never had a chance. Did you know that in eight? So I had to play it twice. That's these devils, man. Look what they did to children. Little harmless, helpless children, man. I forgot what riot this was, but yeah, like it got there in 1863, right? So this is many of the incidents. This is one of many of the incidences that these devils have perpetrated perpetrated against the children of Israel, man. Right? This is the book of Deuteronomy 28 and 49. It says, the Lord Yahawah shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. Verse 50, it says, a nation of fierce countenance, of which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young. Right? So that's these devils, man. Right? These devils are not showing any type of mercy towards the children of Israel. They never did. Right? This is Deuteronomy 28 and 50. It says, out of the New Living Translation, right? It says, a fierce and heartless nation Salakia, a fierce and heartless nation that show no respect to the old and no pity for the young. So that's what they demonstrated there, man, in these riots. They had some orphans. These devils rioted against orphans, harmless orphans, and murdered them. The ones that try to set the building ablaze and watch the children burn, and the ones that escaped out of the back doors or whatever windows, they hunted them down, beat them with rocks and bats and clubs and shit, man. Toddlers, little children, right? This is what these devils done, right? That's no mercy. The Lord said, mercy, no mercy shall be shown. Uh, that's what these devils done, man. This is one of the many incidences that they done to the children of Israel. Esau, this is James 2 and 13. It says, for he shall have judgment without mercy, that sheweth no mercy, and mercy rejoice against judgment, right? So these devils show no mercy to the children of Israel, man. Right? And that's one of the many incidences that these devils have done against the atrocities that they done against the nation of Israel. Right? Right. So the Lord, there's no mercy going to be shown to these devils when in the kingdom, because they show no mercy to us. It says judgment, rejoice. Read it once again. I'm gonna get it out the blue letter, right? So no mercy is going to be shown to these devils, man. This is James 2 and 13. At the Amplified, James 2 and 13, it says, for judgment will be merciless. Salakia. For judgment will be merciless to one who has shown no mercy. But to the one who has shown mercy, mercy triumphs victoriously over judgment. Right? Look at the New Living Translation. It says, there will be no mercy for those who have not shown mercy to others. But if you have been merciful, the Most High will be merciful when he judge you, right? So you see that these devils had no even regard, no mercy, even on harmless, helpless children, man. They said the children had no chance, right, with these devils. This is the book of Psalms 37 and 7, right? It says, remember, O Lord Yahawah, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. So this is how we gonna be in the kingdom, man. These devils are not gonna receive mercy because they didn't show no mercy to us. The children didn't have a chance. You got grown white men mercilessly slaughtering and killing children, helpless children. Set the buildings on fire, watch the children burn to death. The ones that try to escape, they beat them with bats and clubs and rocks and shit, man. The children had no chance, man. You know, that's fucking wicked, man. And the events, these type of events, is what these Edomites or these devils be trying to cover up and try to and say it's critical race theory, right? More or less, they trying to say it's a conspiracy theory, right? But these are true events that they try to hide. Don't read this out of the Amplified, and that should be it. It's not meant to be long, right? Psalms 137:7. It says, "Remember, O Lord, Yahawah, against the sons of Edom, the day of the fall of Jerusalem, who said, Down, down with her to her very foundation. O daughter of Babylon, you devastator. I said, you devastator. How blessed will be the one who repays you with destruction as you have paid us. How blessed will be the one who sees and dash your little ones against the rock, right? So yeah, this is what's going to happen to these devils. You know, they did this to our children. You know, there's an accounts. They are accounts. Not even, they done this during 70 AD. But also they got accounts of they was doing the same thing. They was dashing the Native Americans' children against the stones. They was doing our people like that. Right? Even right there, this riot or massacre in 1863, right? So yeah, there's no mercy gonna be shown to Edom, man. There's no mercy going to be shown to him who showed no mercy. That's what I might entitle this video, right? So I'm going to go and end it off there. Who was edifying to the elect? I want to say, Call Halayim La, Yahawah Ba'Shem, Yahawahshi Ba'Shem Rakakadash, Shalom. Till the next time, Yahawah Ratazah, which means Lord willing, and Wa Abba Abba.